Back on July 16, 2016, the José Mourinho era at Manchester United began. The legendary Portuguese boss, who has had major success with the Premier League, La Liga and Serie A club in the past, had a job on his hands in taking a sad team, as he called it himself, struggling post-Sir Alex Ferguson, back to the big time. He's not quite there yet, but United fans are delighted with the direction in which the team is heading. They won the Europa League and EFL Cup last season, and this year have started in sensational fashion, winning 3 in 3. José Mourinho has taken Manchester United a very long way. Image Reuters. Mourinho has a number of quality players at his disposal, from Romelu Lukaku to Paul Pogba and Henrik Mkhitaryan, but the wasn't always the case. Here we look back at the first 11 Mourinho ever selected for a 20 pre-season friendly win over Wigan. And it's eye-opening to say the least. GK Sam Johnston, a Manchester United youth product who is yet to make his competitive debut for the Old Trafford club. Johnston was the first shot-stopper ever selected by Mourinho. He was taken off late in the victory at the DW Stadium for Joel Castro Pereira and is today plying his trade on loan at Aston Villa. Def Timothy Fosu-Mensah, the Dutchman, who is currently on loan at Crystal Palace, made his Holland debut in the 40 drubbing at the hands of France this week, and played well, despite the unflattering scoreline putting a dent in that statement. Timothy Fosu-Mensah is currently on loan at Crystal Palace. He started against Wigan as a right-back, and could well have a future at Manchester United should he continue to develop, despite Palace's woeful form of late. Def Eric Bailey. It was a big day for the young centre-back, who was Mourinho's first big-money signing, as he attempted to show the United fans what he could do. The 23-year-old performed well on the day before coming off in the 84th minute, and has since become a valuable member of Mourinho's current Red Devils team. Def Daily Blind, another player who has featured heavily for Manchester United post his initial inclusion against Wigan all the way back in 2016. Daily Blind played 70 minutes of Mourinho's managerial debut. Image John Peters. The Dutchman played just over 70 minutes on the day before being replaced by Tyler Blackett, and apparently proved to Mourinho he was worthy of more game time. Def Luke Shaw. Mourinho's first day in Manchester United management was coupled with the former Southampton left-back's long-awaited return from injury. Understandably, he played just one half of football on the day and impressed his boss. It was later on that the relationship would break down. Mid-Ander Herrera, one of the heartbeats of the current Manchester United team. He hasn't featured heavily for the Red Devils this season, but last year was a standout player for his club. Ander Herrera is a firm fans' favourite following his performances last season. Image Rex features against Wigan. He proved exactly why he would be so important for United, and it seems Mourinho considers him to be the model professional. Michael Carrick. This season Man United will play where the legendary Man United midfielder has performed for the Red Devils over the years. Despite his declining years, Carrick was at times invaluable for the Old Trafford club last season and steadied the ship as Mourinho set about making his mark. Jesse Lingard. The youngster played half the game at the DW Stadium before being taken off for Adnan Januzaj, which suggests Mourinho was looking to see which winger took his fancy. Jesse Lingard is still a part of Mourinho's plans at Old Trafford. Image Getty. With Lingard still in the team, although he'll be a squad player this season, and Januzaj at Real Sociedad, it seems he got the nod. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Another new boy at the time making his debut for the club. Mkhitaryan showed United fans from the off they had a player on the hands. But Mourinho was cautious with the Armenian last season, opting to use him sparingly. This year, however, he's very much a key component. Memphis Depay. The Dutch winger was given a brilliant opportunity to show Mourinho what he could do in the Portuguese's first game in charge, but it seems he fell short. Things never really worked out for Memphis Depay at Man United. Image Matthew Petersman. United via Getty. Things never really worked out for Depay after that either, and it wasn't long before he was shipped out to League One club Lyon. Forward James Wilson. And finally, Wilson. The young striker was selected up front by Mourinho for his first game in charge. Sure, it was a friendly, but his inclusion, and the fact he was replaced by Wilkin, showed just how little United had up front at the time. The 21-year-old is currently still at Man United, after they turned down the opportunity to loan him out this transfer window. Maybe HES set to return to the first team.